Clean elections is a system that will allow candidates to run on public funding so that they don't have to accept outside contributions or use their own money. The system will allow qualifying candidates to receive a set amount of public funding for their political campaigns. And that way, the elected officials are accountable only to the people who elected them, not to people who have financed their campaigns.
Overall, there are public financing programs in 7 states and also in 2 municipalities. In West Virginia, we've been working for a while to get the West Virginia Public Campaign Financing Act passed, and our program is modeled after laws in Maine and Arizona, where they've been using public financing since the 2000 elections, and it's very successful and popular there. The public is very supportive, and in those 2 states, the majority of candidates who run for office opt for public financing as opposed to accepting private campaign contributions.
There's a certain amount of public support you have to demonstrate to qualify for the clean election, the public financing, and for each office that's a little different. But you have to take a certain number of $5 seed donations. We figured that to qualify for this money, you have to demonstrate a certain level of public support, and so that's built into the West Virginia public financing bill that we're working for at the legislature.
The legislators that have helped us craft the bill felt that it wasn't fair for a person running in a 1-member district to get the same amount of funding as someone running in a 7-member district where they have more opponents. So the scale is actually graduated based on the size of the district.
Under the clean election system that we're proposing, you could be a greeter at Walmart and run for the state legislature. You can afford to do that because you don't have to be rich under the public financing system to run for office. You just have to have good ideas and have to get enough votes.
Reducing the influence of special interests and lobbyists over the political processes really gets to the heart of what clean elections or public financing is all about. It's like I said earlier, it's also called voter-owned elections, and it's about putting the voters back in the driver's seat and letting them drive the policies.
I think clean elections is really important because if we want policies that benefit ordinary citizens, we're going to have to allow ordinary citizens with extraordinary ideas to be able to run for office. And with elections as expensive as they are and filing fees in the thousands of dollars, I think public financing is probably the best way of allowing average citizens to be able to run for office.
We've had a bill in the legislature every year since 2002, and our legislation has had bipartisan support in both the House and the Senate. And over time we've been educating legislators about the concept, and I think people are coming around to that, are warming up to the idea. I mean, it's a new, and change always takes time.
What voters need to ask themselves is, who do they want financing the legislators, the state senators, the governor, the House of Delegates, the people that make the laws for everyone in West Virginia? Who do they want financing their elections?